suspended like Barry Bannon, I suppose you could say. He's not, he's off on his jollies. So as I say, very kindly, Mike has agreed to step in to provide commentary, and we kick off with Sheffield Wednesday getting us underway. Adam Reach working the ball back towards Hector, and we are getting started with Matt Penny looking just to get past his man. He's done well there, just cutting inside then out, and tries to play it down the line, but he was blocked off and stopped in his tracks. Certainly a big test tonight, Michael, isn't it? But one that Wednesday will be looking forward to and relishing after their run of results and some of the things they've done recently.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think we've had quite a tough string of fixtures, so I think some of them we didn't anticipate getting points where we did get points. So we're sitting better than I would have anticipated when the fixtures first came out.
Tom Lees has just worked that back towards Hector. I guess your confidence also develops as well when you play against teams that are much fancied and you get results. You suddenly start believing that actually, you know what, we can mix it with the teams that are the so-called favourites that are spending the cash, or in West Brom's case, they spent a bit of cash, but they've still managed to retain the bulk of the side that was playing in the Premier League for a number of years. Yeah,
this side would grace any championship fixture.
He just worked out wide towards Mears, just played it down the line, keeping possession. Wednesday just in tight there with Daniel Padil making a tackle, and he's done well enough to get a throw in, and he throws it quickly for Adam Reach, being urged to shoot, and you know why that is after what he did the other day. He's just on the outside of the area. Adam Reach goes for goal. He's not far off target with that one, isn't Reachy? What a goal he scored the other night, but we know he's capable of scoring from anywhere on the pitch.
Yeah, I think the centre half knew what he was doing, keeping him on his right foot.
Absolutely, he was a bit of a cult figure, wasn't he?
Oh, definitely.
With the Albion.
But good players don't necessarily make good managers, so.
Yeah. Well, Wednesday have just lost the ball on the halfway line, and now Rodriguez looks to try and dribble forward, and that's Pelopessi with a challenge. And as soon as he makes that challenge, the shape of his body, you could tell it was going to be a free kick. Well, Chris Brunt is there. And they also have Barnes shaping, and it's going to be Chris Brunt to go for it, and that goes over the top, but not by very much. And how many times did we used to see that happening? We'd whack that into the top corner for Sheffield Wednesday. He's looking at the replay on the giant screen, and it really isn't that far away.
Off, no, but you've got to communicate along the back four so that if somebody has just dropped off, then you've got to make sure he's going to be picked up.
Forestieri goes for goal, and the goalkeeper spilled it slightly. He'll jump on it and get hold of it now, but he took aim from 30 yards out, did Forestieri. It was a low shot that the goalkeeper, you thought, had good eyes on, and he just made a bit of a meal of it. Forestieri got a fair bit of force. Lees has played it up towards Anoma. Anoma looks to carry it, and he works it out towards the right-hand side. Liam Palmer knocks it on. Anoma has carried on his run. He's down by the corner flag. He's looking to try and dribble his way past the defender. He's looking to stick to his guns. He's got it back, though, for Adam Reach to shoot! He's done it again! Goodness. Adam Reach has done it again! A similar position to last time, but I think he's just topped it. That's even better! Well, that left foot of his is like, it's like a rocket launcher, isn't it? That's just flown in. We have liftoff here at Hillsborough. It's Sheffield Wednesday 1, West Bromwich Albion 0. Talk to me about that, please.
Honestly, it's like going back back to Friday, almost a mirror image.
I think even he was watching on the giant screen.
Yeah.
Is he having his own goal of the year competition?
Probably, yes. Yeah, that was nothing short of brilliant.
Ball goes back here then towards Hector. Hector plays it into midfield, slotting it in towards the feet of Matt Penny, who, not Matt Penny, it was Adam Reach. And then it's lifted up over towards Adam Reach. He's through again. Reach hits it. It's on his less favoured right foot that time. And he's gone for full force once again. Maybe that time it was placement that was required, particularly with it being on his, I say less favoured, he's not bad with his right foot, but not quite as comfortable. I think it had been on the other foot, it might have been a different outcome there.
But they've not really sort of, tested the keeper.
I think they've been too slow on the ball. I think that's been the big thing. We've got it here with Gale. Gale looks to get motoring and he turns it away towards the right-hand side. Crossing opportunity there, and it goes in towards Tom Lucy. Wins the head, it's saved. What a save that is from Cameron Dawson. Well, things are all happening very fast, but the key thing for us was that Cameron Dawson made a really good save, but it comes back out. Long-range effort tried there by Barkley. Comes back again for Brunt to stand up the cross. Goes into the middle. It's nodded away by Daniel Padil, and Wednesday should clear their lines now. Anoma driving forward up towards the halfway line. He has runners in front of him. Finds Ati Nuiu. Nuiu has support behind him from Matt Penny, but he's in the box and going to do it himself. Nuiu turns backwards for Penny. Penny slings it into the middle, and it's flicked away. It's Forestieri! It's 2-0 to Sheffield Wednesday!
That was brilliant.
He just backs away, does Forestieri, made the angle and picked his position. Great ball from Penny, great movement from Wednesday, and just before half-time, the Owls have doubled their advantage. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2, West Brom 0.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He waited and waited, and then just slipped it past the keeper.
Good ball again from Matt Penny. The defender, I think, gets a touch to it, doesn't he? Flicks it backwards straight into his path.
It was like his earlier cross. If
wearing number 45, sponsored by Union Club Precision Engineering, Fernando Forestieri.
Difficult to try and compete with the Tannoy. We've just seen a replay of it.
Yeah. Well, actually, the defender got a touch on it, didn't he? So
actually flicks it away from the other defender who could have sorted it out.
He took it away from the defender behind him, and that's why it went to Forestieri.
Makes a difference, I think, as well to other defenders when you've got somebody like that who's, you know, naturally a bit taller perhaps than Tom Lees, for example, or Daniel Padil.
That was an unfortunate bounce.
The other icing on the cake that we'd like to try and get tonight, of course, we're getting greedy now. We're 2-0 up and hoping for 3 points, but it'd be great if Cameron Dawson could get that clean sheet that he's looking for. He made a good save just before the goal, and that shouldn't be underestimated as it slips over the top.
Again.
Here is Gale! He's hit the top of the bar. Well, that was very close. Wednesday still not clearing the lines. Tyrone Mears gets a go at trying to get a crossover. It was blocked off. Matt Penny gets it away. But that is a warning shot, if you will, right against the frame. And that's exactly the point. You've got to stay focused against a team like West Brom in particular. Wednesday dribbling away here with Ati Nuiu.
Can you switch it?
Put it over to Forestieri. He's done that now. Well, it was Adam Reach that found him, and Forestieri then turns into trouble. But it needed to go a little bit earlier there to Forestieri. I'm not sure that Ati initially looked to the right-hand side, and if he had, surely he would have found him. And more and more teams, particularly in this division, actually, are playing with the 3 centre-halves now.
Yeah, I think centre halves are more used to playing with 3 than.
Is it something you used to like, doing when you were playing?
Well, it depended on. I have to smile because I played it in a couple of clubs, and.
Well, Wednesday might just pressurise it. Forestieri robs him in the box, and he's pulled it wide. Well, he just came and picked his pocket there, Hagazi.
I'm wondering if he might have blown up for a foul.
Well, he puts it wide. I'm not sure it affects his finish. I think he would have still pulled it wide, but the defender was loitering. And again, it goes back to what we were saying about sometimes messing about in silly places.
Well, Forestieri is one of these players that's just there all the time. He's like, he's like a wasp, Sometimes he's like the invisible man just creeping up behind you. You don't realise he's there or he's on his way. That's right, yeah.
I guess it can work, can't it, if you think it's your spot that could be
definitely
could be up for grabs, and you're going to get the hook in a minute.
Oh, well
done by Tom Lees, pulls it back, and the cross goes in there towards Liam Palmer, and the defender ends up heading it behind, but that was a slice ball, really. I don't think it was actually meant to cross from Hector, but a bit of improvisation, bit of luck, bit of fortune, and it nearly ends with an own goal at the end of that.
Yeah. Well, Forestieri was the player on the end of that, but I mean, it was Palmer's header back into the box, but didn't quite get to Forestieri. So
So he's going to take this corner is Fernando Forestieri. Plays it short, back for Penny. Penny just drops his shoulder, goes into the box. He's on his right foot, low cross, back towards Forestieri. He tried to smash it past the defender.
Right through his legs.
And through the goalkeeper's legs, but he makes the save, and he made it look quite comfortable in the end. Good idea there from Forestieri, but also well done, Matt Penny.
It was quite. He got some power behind it. You know, it was a good effort.
One or two things to say. Ball just slotted down the line towards the right-hand side. It's a crossing position, but they just slip it inside, and it's just left. And this could be a chance to pull one back, and it's just pulled past the post. Well, they'll be disappointed not to have hit the target on that occasion. And eventually it came back out for the effort, and they've pulled it wide of the target. That was close. Probably not as close as it should have been. Keeping the ball.
Right,
Tries to play it down the line, but Liam Palmer
should
get this one away. He's kept it in play. Stands it up in the air. Trying to find Forestieri in the air, but it comes through for Newey off the defender. And Wednesday trying to switch it to the left. Now Penny heads it first time for Adam Reach. Looks to return it with the header.
No.
Back out wide. It's still in play.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Penny just doesn't have space to turn, but he has got a throw in. He's taken it quickly. He just throws that one down towards Fernando Forestieri, who turns his man and leaves him for dead. Pulls it into the area. Newey on the stretch, pulls the effort wide of the target, but good movement from Sheffield Wednesday, and that would have been another fine goal in a different way. It was all about the movement, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here comes that change, and it's going to be Ati Newey. That's his final contribution. It would have been the ideal way to finish with a goal, but on comes Lucas Yao. Ball goes long.
Oh, well done. He's battled. He's a tough cookie.
Harry, who's come on, just laying it short. He's a very experienced campaigner, serving the likes of Everton and Aston Villa to distinction. Another chance for them to get on the ball there with Houlihan. Works it away towards the right-hand side. It's gone into the middle. They've pulled one back from a few yards out, and in some ways it's fair to say that Wednesday have been inviting trouble, and they've managed to claw their way back into this game, all from across from the right-hand side. The Wednesday didn't cut it out, and we were talking about Cameron Dawson getting a clean sheet. It won't be today. So Sheffield Wednesday 2, West Brom 1. Into that corridor of uncertainty, that ball. In fact, it might have been, I wasn't sure it came off Pelopessi as he tried to cut it out in the middle. Good deal, plays it up there towards Forestieri. Great ball round the corner. Penny goes forward. Penny just tries to cut it back, and he's tried to pull it into Forestieri, but you wanted that towards the corner, and we could have kept the ball down there. Now all of a sudden the counter-attack is on back the other way, and they're charging hard at us. And it's going to be an opportunity to equalise, and they've done just that. We just needed to keep the ball down by the corner flag. As it is, we've allowed West Brom to go down the other end. They've cut inside, and they've managed to fire home into the back of the net. And Wednesday, in a 2-minute spell, have undone everything they've been doing prior to that. It's really sickening for the Owls. Pelopessi scores an own goal, and now Harvey Barnes has made it 2-2. Unreal.
Place really, it's just they're switched off.
That is the full-time whistle. That is the last chance of the game. Wednesday have to be happy, I suppose, with the points against the team of West Brom's pedigree, but the reality is they were 2-0 up. They looked like they had the points in the bag. Adam Reach, Fernando Forestieri put them in a great position.